Hey everyone, what the heck is POU, Proof of Unstoppability? And why is it more important than so many other concepts? Why is there a real gap here? That's what we're all going to discuss in this little video. My name is Blockchain Bernie. Welcome back to this episode. And, there's a real problem in crypto that everyone quietly works around. And it's the reason most real apps never actually live on chain. And at the end of this video, I'll explain a concept called proof of unstoppability and why it might matter more than TPS, rollups, or even smart contracts. So what is the real problem? Blockchains are great at execution, right? They are terrible at storage. State is tiny. That is not an accident. It's a survival constraint. So what do apps do? They shove data into databases, they use IPFS, S3, Filecoin hybrids, and they use some trustless backends, right? So what is that? If the data disappears or changes, the app is dead. And crypto has mostly just accepted that. No tech yet, just pain. So why does this matter more than most people think? If compute fails, you can retry. If the UI fails, it's annoyance. But if you have data loss, it can be business ending. There's so many anecdotes about that, right? So most systems don't fail dramatically. They fail quietly. And you only find out when it's too late. So what do people assume the solution must look like? Just put it on chain, but it doesn't scale, right? Just use IPFS. Availability isn't guaranteed. Just add a storage blockchain. Become slow, expensive, and ledger bound, right? Just trust someone. Well, that defeats the point. That's the only reason blockchain is there is that we don't need to trust a centralized organization. So everyone thinks you need a blockchain ledger to make data unstoppable. But that assumption turns out to be wrong. And I'll say that again. Most people think that you need a blockchain ledger to make data unstoppable. That assumption turns out to be wrong, right? And that's where POU comes into play. Proof of unstoppability. That's a cryptographic proof that data still exists and that it hasn't been altered and it cannot be silently erased. So what is POU not? POU is not a blockchain. It's not a smart contract. It's not a database. It's not about speed, right? Think of it as set in stone for data. Once it's final, history can't be quietly rewritten, right? But it's also not archival, right? It's for operational data that changes all the time, right? So, execution and storage don't belong in the same consensus. Execution and storage don't belong into the same consensus, but they need to be together. Execution and apps and smart contracts, they need the data, but they don't belong into the same consensus because then we have a problem with scalability, right? So blockchains finalize what happened. POU finalizes that the data is still there, right? And you only need consensus over roots. And I'll explain in a moment what roots are, not the data itself, right? So you don't need a blockchain to store data. You need finality over proofs. And yeah, you just need finality over proofs, and proofs like cryptographic proofs, that will be roots. That will be the Merkle roots. So explaining Merkle trees and Merkle roots, Merkle proofs would be outside the scope of this video, obviously, but here's the key point. It's easy to understand. We don't need to have consensus over all the data, just over the proofs, right? And that's why the other blockchains don't scale, because they have consensus over all the data, all the Solana accounts, all the Ethereum accounts, right? And let's zoom out a little bit. what makes real applications possible on a blockchain with blockchain grade data. It's not demos, it's not toys, it's not mostly off-chain. It's only when storage becomes a first-class primitive and when any DApp can become storage enabled, scalable storage enabled. And just like almost every app became internet enabled, we believe that almost any blockchain app will become storage enabled. So once data can't disappear, whole categories of apps suddenly make sense, right? So now back to what I promised you in the opening of this video. And by the way, if you like content like this, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. That's all I'm asking. It really means the world to me, and leave me a comment or two. All right, so at the beginning, I said it might matter more than TPS or even smart contracts, right? TPS optimizes activity. Smart contracts optimize logic. POU optimizes truth over time. And isn't that what we really want in blockchain, right? Proof of unstoppability is not about moving faster. It's about making sure what matters is still there tomorrow. So in a future episode, I'll show how this works in practice. And yeah, this is just a little intro on, you know, what's coming up with Xandeum here. So Xandeum is what implements that POU, and that has that unstoppable operational data that is the badly needed now, and is the gap in the current tech stack that's out there. And we're super proud. We launched Xandeum on mainnet by the end of the year, as we promised. Oops, here we go. And it's all live. We're going to have that little app that shows real unstoppable operational data up soon. We have the storage income up soon. We already have over 20 PNodes on mainnet live. We're going a few hundred of those. There will be several other incentives to get mainnet nodes up and running as we go over time. And I'm super, super excited for the coming weeks and months where things are moving. And POU, proof of unstoppability, is at the center of it. But for today, thanks so much for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.